thing is running really fucking rough, and I think my engine just cut off again, guys. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Well, that didn't sound good. That sounded very fucking expensive. Something just popped off. I heard something pop. Oh shit. Look at that. There's literal smoke coming out of, looks like my bell housing, or out of the engine actually. There's oil in the smoke. Yep, there's literal smoke. Engine shut off. I coasted off. I'm Cameron, welcome to Van House Life, and today I am prepping my van, getting it all ready to go for my long awaited journey to, well, I don't want to spoil where I'm going just yet for you guys, but I'm heading out west. And for now, I've been prepping my van at my friend's house, who also has watched Valentina for me when I went on some solo adventures and during the harsh winter when I didn't want to have Valentina in the van with me because it was too cold. But I'm about 15 to 20 minutes away from leaving, and it's going to be an interesting adventure. I think you all are going to really like this one. Go potty, Valentina. Alright. One last check of back here. We got laundry I just did real quick. Small load. I washed all of my bedding and blankets. Everything's nice and clean. Jacket's clean. Got a new generator in here. And diesel heater, all that is good. Come on, Valentina. Alright, she already knows. Ready to go. Ready to go. Alright, Valentina. You got your treats and everything. This is the start to our adventure. Alright, Valentina. And the shish kebab. There you go. You good girls. You excited for our trip, our new adventure, Valentina? I am. All right, our last stop at a gas station in upstate New York before we get into Ohio. Should be our last stop. Just gotta top up the tank. All right.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home.
We just got into Ohio. We passed through upstate New York, got out of there, then we went through a little portion of Pennsylvania and just passed through around Erie Lake, and now we're in Ohio. We decided to stop off here at the Ohio Welcome Center for the night. We've been driving for quite a while, at least a few hundred miles, and I think this is where we're going to post up for tonight. We're going to relax here and get some sleep, and then wake up super early and hit the road again, or basically whenever I wake up, get back on the road. And I'll have to probably find some place and get some gas in the next 70 miles or so, but I'm going to let Valentina go potty real quick, and I'm going to go in and do the same thing in the facilities here, check it out. And we got some pretty gnarly storms coming through tonight as well. I'm sure you've seen some of my post-drive footage before this. It got really windy. I think the wind was like the biggest thing. But anyways, we're gonna get settled in here for the evening, and I'll catch you all in a bit. And you don't run off on me. All right. The van, I gotta go in. Right here, Lake Plain. I have to say, the Ohio Welcome Center is probably one of the coolest welcome centers, or at least one of the most informative welcome centers that I've been to in the last 3 years that I've traveled and out of like 12 states. I mean, they tell you everything, and they provide you with a free actual map, which I love maps.
Recommendations for both.
But for now, back to my cozy camper van. Valentina's in there, and we're going to chill out. It's actually kind of nice out right now. It's a comfortable 60 degrees. So diesel heaters for the first time in weeks is not on. Don't have to run it. And I'm actually gonna crack my window open by the bed when I lay down and get a nice little breeze that's going on right now. All right, just got my laundry all put away. Super convenient having this shelf under my bed here. You guys probably can't see it because it's dark, but right down there is where I keep all of my clothes, on the top shelf. And just got done putting all that away. And now, just gotta clear my bed off. Got a couple jackets up here. This is the view though from my bed. Pretty cool. And for rest stops, like I said, this is one of the nicer ones. That's why I decided to pick this one. I'm just gonna put my window covers up, but I'm gonna leave them down till it gets dark so I can enjoy the view while I just kind of chill in my bed and scroll through my YouTube. And we're just gonna relax in here. Valentina's up there, she's chilling in her bed. And actually, you know what? While I'm here, I can go ahead and crack this window open. Get nice cross airflow through here. So, what do you say, Valentina? You like it? I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and chill out for the rest of the night, and I will catch you all in the morning. Oh, I finally did it. Taking a little break from driving. It's been a long day. And we are currently camped out at the Visitor Welcome Center in Ohio. Right up by Lake Erie, up north here. And Valentina's up there sleeping, but pretty soon I'm gonna get up and we're gonna keep driving because there's less traffic at nighttime. But see if I can give you a better view. Oh, that's so much better. Really nice visitor center though in Ohio. All right, well, Valentina and I left the rest stop and we just stopped off here at a 7-Eleven about 60 miles from the rest stop. We're gonna get some gas. Running low on E. We haven't filled up since we left the state of New York. Valentina is right here. Gosh, I forgot the film when we left the rest stop because I was just so determined to get back on the road. But anyways, I'm gonna run in and fill up on some gas. So I thought 75 bucks would fill the van, because usually it's around 69, and with gas prices at $3.49 a gallon, I was wrong. I could fit 4.5 more gallons in my van. Watch. Be somewhere around 20 bucks. But I know my van, so now I know it costs roughly $85 to $90 to fill this thing. Let's see if we could bring it to an even number. Oh, I passed it. Oh well. Gas prices are up. Alright, we're still driving here. It's late. Almost drove about 600 miles today. We're gonna keep pushing it until I get tired. But the last couple hours the wind has been picking up quite a bit, and right now it's 20-mile-per-hour sustained winds with, I don't know what the wind gusts are, but the wind gusts are pretty gnarly. Like, I'm in a van and it's blowing me around so much that I can't even do the whole speed limit. I have to do like 65. But anyways, we're en route, and hopefully we'll find a nice safe place in a couple hours to pull off and get some sleep for 4 or 5 hours and keep moving it along. Alright, I just stopped out at a pull off the highway here just to top off because I'm about to enter around the Chicago City area, and I really just didn't want to have to need gas about that time when I get there because it's pretty trafficy. So you can see how windy it is. Look at, try and use all of this. Crazy windy right now. Look at my shirt. Whew. Alright, let's get back in there. My curtains want to fly out of my van. It's kind of funny. That's kind of cool. We're out in the middle of nowhere and the sky is somehow illuminated like a red color with the clouds. I'm surprised the GoPro could actually pick that up, but it's very ominous looking, very unworldly looking right there. You see cool things like this when you're on the road for extended periods of time, especially late at night. I'm waiting for a UFO to come out and abduct Valentina and me. Currently 10:56 and we have pretty much drove about 600 miles today. We stopped off earlier. I thought I was going to spend the night there but decided not to. But now we're going to pull off at the service plaza, and I doubt there's going to be any food open because I am kind of hungry, but I'll have to see what I have in my van. I don't really have much in my van right now because I did not go grocery shopping before this trip. I just basically got Valentina more treats and made sure I had water for her. So we'll see what we got in here. Worst case scenario, morning time, Burger King will be open. It said that there was a Burger King here, so went inside the rest area here, and well, just as I was walking in, they were closing Burger King, so I couldn't get any Burger King. But there is a 24-hour 7-Eleven in there, so I had to improvise tonight. So they had buy one get one Mountain Dews for starters, so I went ahead and snagged a couple of those. And I got myself some Smart White Cheddar popcorn. And as much as I don't really like gas station pre-made subs like this, I got one. So some mayo. So this should tie me over, and then if I'm hungry in the morning, I can get breakfast at least at the Burger King that's in there before we go. And keep going. It's kind of getting a little bit chilly in here, so I am going to go turn on the diesel heater. I don't think we need to run the Bluetti. I mean the generator to charge a Bluetti tonight. I'll do that in the morning. Main reason being is there are two other fellow van lifers. There's one there, and there's a van. It's hard to see through my tinted windows, but basically I'm only 4 spots in between two other camper vans. They're camping out here. They're camping out here tonight, and I don't want to be rude and put the generator out there. So I'll wait till the morning time. Morning time, I'll be all right to do that. Good morning, everybody. We are gonna start getting up here. Actually got a good decent amount of sleep. It looks like we still have a van life van out there, but I don't have a choice. I gotta run the generator. I was being considerate not running it last night, but it's 8:20 in the morning, and that one left, but there's another one over there. Lots of van lifers. But yeah, I gotta run the generator. I don't have a choice. Battery's at 20%. All right, stay Valentina. I'll be right back. All right, let's get this generator out. Let's get this going. Alright, so battery's charged up, we can go. Go ahead and put all this away.
They argued that the region's unique.
A testament to the wonders of this nation.
I've never had raising canes before, so I'm gonna run inside and grab some food and get some Valentina, some treats. Let her go potty real quick, take a break from driving. I'm driving for a couple 100 miles. And then we're gonna hit the road again. Just got back, got some canes here, super exciting. Never had canes before, but I heard about it and I seen it on social media, and I did spill some Coke into my bag, so that's nice. Fries in the bag. All right. Well, this looks pretty good, so enjoy this, and I'll catch up with you guys later. We are now currently in, I believe, Wisconsin, the state of Wisconsin. We made some pretty good distance during the daytime today. We started somewhat early, and right now we are in the town of Lake Mills, pulled off at a rest area, and we're just gonna camp out here. I'm gonna give Valentina a break, let her walk around outside for a bit. Some nice covered area out here, some grass, and then we're just gonna chill. I'm gonna put on a movie, relax, kind of take a break from driving. I don't know if I mentioned this before in other videos, but this van does not have cruise control. So the full thousands of miles that I'm driving right now are completely without cruise control. So that's fun. But anyways, we're gonna stop another rest area. I believe we have about one more day of driving, like maybe one more day of driving. The plan is to sleep early, probably even while it's still a little bit daylight out. Traffic has just been really crazy. I mean, not on this stretch, but I didn't make as many miles. I didn't make as many miles as I wanted to today, but I had to drive through Chicago, and that took like 2 hours almost. So, and it was very tiring. So the plan is to sleep, wake up probably around like 1 in the morning, about 1, maybe midnight, and then hop on the road, continue driving when there's no traffic, and I'll probably make a lot better time, and also I won't have to put on my brakes as much. It'll be a little bit easier. So the last stretch, and then that will actually get us to where we're going to be going, hopefully during daylight tomorrow, you know, before the sun goes down. So that will be nice. It does look like I still have about a 9-hour drive to my destination, 726 miles. So I think that's a good strategy, because I've been driving all day and I am kind of beat from driving. So throw this trash out. All right, sit. All right, this way. Good girl. It's not cold and it's not hot. Perfect weather. All right, sit. Good girl. Stay. Good. Wanted to show you guys this incredible sunset. Look at that. We're not even in the cool place yet. It's pretty cool. But look at that sunset, man. So, slight drama, but not anything major, of course, because I already dealt with all the major stuff. I'll talk to you guys with the sunset behind me. So, driving today, I noticed that I was getting one code on my code reader for a crankshaft sensor, and every time I would slow down, I'd notice the oil pressure gauge would drop down. Now, the motor itself and everything doesn't change. Like it doesn't. I looked up about what a crankshaft sensor does, and basically all of the horrifying symptoms my van's not doing. It could just be one of two things. It could be that either it was just a loose connector, which I'll find out later. I crawled under my van and wiggled it. Or two, it could be that my van can tell that my crankshaft sensor is about to go bad. It hasn't fully gone bad. So I have 700 miles left to go. If somewhere in between driving those 700 miles, I come across like a parts store or something that will let you do it in their parking lot, I'm probably just gonna go buy a crankshaft sensor for 20 to 40 bucks. That's the price range. And I'll climb under my van. I'll film it, of course, but my hands still kind of have like some black oil on them from crawling under there just now. But I'll change it out myself. It looks like it's pretty simple to do. Actually show you guys the diagram, or what I'm talking about, which is under the passenger side engine in my van. You have the starter, which is exposed under the van, and then right behind it, kind of up, is the crankshaft position sensor, and it's just one bolt. So basically 10 millimeter that pops out, and then you could pop that out, and then you just put in the replacement.
Rising from the area of the Bahrain Petroleum Company, or BAPCO, as well. Panama with that Bahrain as well. Right here in this clip, showing direct impacts by these on the public.
6. This is the first time since I left New York that I have actually seen a gas station saying $2.99 a gallon. I don't know if that's a number price. No, it's $2.99 a gallon. All right, so I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm gonna be going back inside, but this is a pretty cool gas station. We're able to keep the prices low. I mean, you all seen the gas prices everywhere else that I went. They were like, I think the highest I paid today was almost $2.70. Right now, I was about a quarter of a tank, or just below a quarter of a tank, so it's probably going to do about 40 bucks. This is a pretty large tank. I think it's got 26 gallons it could take, which is how I'm able to drive so far. But yep, there it goes. Clicks off. So I wanted to show you guys real quick. I just had a really nice conversation with the lady up there, super nice lady. But this is a really cool truck stop slash gas station. Couldn't tell from the outside of it, but they have a whole lounge in here with reclining chairs. So I hope there's more of these out west, because this, while I'm traveling in between national parks, this would be super cool. It beats the Planet Fitness for sure. I can come in, do my laundry, chill for a couple minutes, or you can take a shower, which if you buy gas, I think that you get like a huge discount. But even the $3, it's about the same thing at a laundromat. This is pretty cool. I'll show you guys the grocery section too real quick. So this is the grocery section. This is huge. And all of this looks like it comes country style. All of this looks like it comes from somewhere local too. They got ground beef and everything. All right, so just got out of there. I talked for a while with the cool people in there, and they're actually going to follow my channel, so maybe they'll see this video by the time it comes out. But anyway, super cool people. And also show you guys real quick, you can't come to Wisconsin without getting some Wisconsin cheese curds, and I went ahead and got myself pizza curds. So she highly recommended these, and I got myself for dinner tonight, because I'm not really cooking while I'm on the road like this. I got some hot dogs, but the hot dogs themselves are actually local, and they're brought in, and they take them right off their shelves and make them. It looks like we are leaving here. Just got diesel for the diesel heater. Phenomenal gas station, the TA Express Phillips 66 fuel, and she's chewing on her treat that I got her, and we still have quite the drive ahead of us, so we'll see you all on the road. Good morning. Say hello. You can say hello. Good morning, Valentina. in the state of Minnesota. We are at the very southern portion of the state, passing just above the borderline with the other state. And basically we're just driving a straight shot on I-90 through Minnesota into South Dakota. I'll show you guys in a minute in my van, how many miles we have left on my phone. But right now, this is what we woke up to. We grabbed one of these parking spots on this side instead of one of those because I knew it would be easier to put my generator right there. The cool thing about this rest area is it has like a little mini dog park with a fence, so I was able to put Valentina in there for like 5 or 10 minutes, let her run around a bit, go to the bathroom, and then that's the rest area. It looks almost like a little bunker or something, I don't know, but pretty cool. Left 460 miles. We'll probably get there realistically about 4 o'clock where we're headed, and that's just because we're gonna have to stop and get gas at least one more time, and each time we stop is usually about 15-20 minutes that we're there because I let her out and all that stuff. But crankshaft sensor on my van is still acting up. Basically when I come to a stop, the oil pressure needle jumps all the way down to where it says like check gauge or whatever, but nothing changes in terms of like sound in the van. I was having issues sometimes with you know, the high idle and stuff like that. It's just been always doing that. But I also know I need to replace the evap sensor and the crankshaft sensor now, so hopefully I'll make it. I should be fine. If, you know, I have any kind of other issues, I could just pull off and find a parts store near me. But I really don't want to tear my van apart mid-trip until we kind of get into a more secure area where I know I'm going to be for a little while. That way, you know, if my van is deemed immobile for a week or 2 weeks pending waiting a part or something, I'm at least where I want to be. Well, this isn't good. We are stuck on the side of the road right now. The van just completely died on me. And I have a battery light, which is odd. It won't start, it won't crank, and it just died while I was driving. So, first thing I want to check is the battery connector. Okay, all of this seems pretty tight. I'm wondering if my... Let me check under it real quick. There's nothing leaking out. Alright, I gotta be careful right now because everything is really hot. Let me try. I don't know why my battery would die on me while I'm driving, but I'm gonna try something real quick. So that's what I got this generator for. So, oh, now it's only telling me I have one code. So let's see. This doesn't look to be a very long cable. I'll make it work. So we got it charging. So I'm wondering if I weaken my battery by trying to start it a bunch of times, but I need to figure out why it's having an issue cranking. I think I got it to balance. So let's go in the van real quick. Really fucking scary, dude. Alright, now I got plenty of power. It's like the engine's locking up on me. Doesn't want to turn over. That sounds really bad. Problem is, it won't stay if I don't keep my foot on the gas. Let me take a picture of this. So let me go in my Waze app real quick. Oops. I think it shut off as a safety thing. All right. Oh man, 8 miles away. Have anything closer? Of course not. Auto value, no. Hold on. Yes, hi, do you guys sell crankshaft sensors for a 2004 GMC? What size engine again? It's a 4.3 liter 1500. $76.99. Okay. Hey, all right. You're the closest parts store to me, so I'll probably stop by there. Once I figure out how to get off the side of the road, so.
Okay, can I get your phone number? I'll put it on hold for you.
I got this in the GPS, so yes, I'd stop obviously, right? The other thing I'd like to do too is potentially check my oil levels, even though it's not showing a leak. If it leaked out before, I don't think oil would cause this, because the oil light usually comes on when it's low in this van. But I've been wrong before. All right, I need to hurry. Since that's the only code that I'm getting, could just be making it run kind of rough. All right, lay down, Valentina. We're going to attempt to do this. And of course, I got big trucks coming my way right now. This dies as soon as I try and shift it. I just need to get off of this road. Alright, so the check gauge's light goes off when I really step on the gas pedal. So basically just don't let off the gas pedal till I get off here. Need to find a parts store. The good thing is I don't have any temperatures overheating or anything, so that's good. But this is like not good at all. We gotta figure this out real quick. We are out here in the middle of nowhere alone. The closest parts store from here was 8 miles. It doesn't even have me getting off on this exit, which I don't like. I would like to get off on this exit. That way I'm off of the highway if it dies again. I don't have much of a choice. Because just pulling off here isn't going to help me much if there's no parts store. So, I'm going to have to keep driving. Never know what it's going to be, but it's definitely something always. Sensor code. Only one code, evap. I don't get it. It was telling me that code for the last day. I'd say the last day it's been telling me crankshaft sensor. And now it doesn't show it. And check gauges just came back on. This thing is running really fucking rough, and I think my engine just cut off again, guys. Oh shit, the fuck was that? Well, that didn't sound good. That sounded very fucking expensive. Something just popped off. I guarantee you that was my serpentine belt. I could smell it. And the adventure continues. Guys, I heard something pop. Can't win for losing in this fucking van. Oh shit. Look at that. There's literal smoke coming out of, looks like my bell housing, or out of the engine actually. There's oil in the smoke. Yep, there's literal smoke. I coasted off the road, and now there is smoke coming out of where the picture is and what appears to be oil dripping on the ground. Engine oil cooler line blue, very common on GM vehicles. Symptoms match perfectly. Loud pop, oil instantly dumping, smoke from oil on exhaust, engine shuts off from low pressure. That's good. Worst case, less likely photos, a hole in the engine block or oil pan, but your photos don't clearly show metal damage, which is good. Let me get my flashlight here real quick. Yeah, try and take a picture with the flash on. Alright, let me feed this into ChatGPT real quick. Trying to see if I could see anything from in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I mean, that looks like that's coming from in the engine. It says connecting. What likely happened, connecting rod failure. Sometimes the throwing a rod, when this happens, the rod punches through the block, oil dumps out instantly, engine dies immediately. Oh man, this sucks. All right. All right, wants me to take one more picture slightly back. They get closer. Traveling cross country in my camper van, and unfortunately my van died on me. I'm still trying to diagnose the issue, but it died on me right off of 90 on the side of the road, and you're like the closest actual truck stop to me. Do you guys care if I had it towed there for a couple days for me to figure out which garage I have to have it towed to and stuff like that? Somewhere at least somewhere safer than the side of the highway here.
Yeah, that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to tow your vehicle to our property, as long as it's not blocking any other entrance. We do have side parking.
Yep.
You'll see it by the Wendy's or by the truck area. As long as you're not blocking any entrance, you're fine to stay.
You guys
if
are
you just
awesome.
Keep in contact with us. You're more than welcome to stay as long as you need.
I will definitely be a paying customer, because like you have showers and everything there, so that's why it's like the perfect place.
Yeah, that's totally okay. Just as long as you're not blocking any entrance or any entrance so the truck driver can't get out, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, when I get there because I'll be with the tow truck driver, because this is like essentially my home on wheels. I'll come in and I'll ask like specifically where a good place. It's not a big van, it's like a regular GMC Savannah. So that was really nice of her. They're gonna let me stay there. Of course I'm gonna be a paying customer, and the longer I stay there, the more money they get. So I have to figure this out, because basically the engine to my van is toast. It's got a giant hole in the side of it, and that's why I need to get out the side of the road. The whole van just shook. Giant gas truck. Nobody's even moving over for me, which is sad. All right, so the tow truck driver is on his way. He'll be here soon. He said within 10 minutes. We're being taken to a very safe place. I have a plan, and the plan basically is, hey Valentina, you're gonna hang out in the van when we get towed, by the way. It's the safest place for you. Plus, you're more comfortable in here. We're only going 5 miles up the road. So basically, there's the tow truck guy right now. Look at that. Oil dripped out of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the only code that I was getting even after that happened was a crankshaft sensor code.
Really?
That's it. No. Well, it's been a nice ride, van, but you've been a complete bitch to me since I got you.
Well,
It'll definitely be well, it probably won't be the last time either, but while I own it anyways, it'll be the last time. Perfect. Oh, let me grab my phone real quick.
If it wasn't on the interstate, I'd worry about getting it perfectly straight and everything else, but
Yeah, that's fine.
my boss, less time on the interstate, the better.
Yeah. And you'll be able to just back it into a parking spot and drop it out? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you again for coming out.
Of course. What we're here for. What was that?
Oh, I was telling my dog, I was like, it's like a roller coaster.
Pretty much.
All right, super cool tow truck driver. We just got here to Love's. He's just going in real quick to ask where they can back my van into, because they're gonna let me stay here for a couple days. She's a golden retriever and a German Shepherd body. Oh, that's pretty perfect, actually.
Perfect. You want to go ahead and throw her in the park for me?
Yep. Yeah, like the desk is screwed down. It's screwed down though. I did like a insulation floor type thing and plywood, and yeah, back here I built like the bed and everything with shelving and diesel heater, exhausted.
I mean, obviously we won't be able to do your flooring for you.
No.
But it'd be one of those things to where my boss is sometimes cool. If I talk to him about it, it might be as simple as, hey, we can unscrew all this stuff for you, and then
just pull it out,
screw it into a new van. It'd take not even an hour.
How many vans like this around here do you think there are? Quite a bit.
I want to.
Thank you again.
Of course. Like I said, I'll finish all my.
All right, y'all just heard that. There goes the tow truck guy, super cool guy. Helped me out in the time of need. I mean, well, technically AAA covered everything, but I did give him a cash tip at least. It was 20 bucks. It was really all I can afford right now because I literally have to buy a new van. And I have 48 hours to do that. All right, so I'm currently on Marketplace on Facebook here, trying to figure out a vehicle situation, and I still have my GPS on, but the parts store, ironically, that I was on my way to is still my GPS, and it's 1.4 miles away. I'm so glad we made it there. It's been kind of a long, stressful day, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, you know, this is all part of van life. At any point in time, your home on wheels could just cease to exist, or not cease to exist, but cease to be immobile, and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. You don't know anybody where you are. You're thousands of miles from your closest friends, and you know, you can't even have it towed to somebody's house that you know. And fortunately for me, I got lucky, and there was a Love's gas station that was about under 5 miles away from where I broke down at, which worked out because they let me park here overnight. The tow fee was only $60 to get towed here, because my AAA won't be active for like 72 hours, they said. So it is now the next day. We're rolling into the 40-hour mark that I have to spend here at this truck stop in my broken down camper van. Kind of sad waking up knowing that I just probably spent my last night in this van. But on the flip side, there's always a silver lining. I was able to find myself another vehicle for Valentina and I to essentially move into in the near future for probably a few months. It'll be a few months before I find something like this. The reason I am not replacing this van with the same type of van is because I learned my lesson with this piece of crap that I put so much money into in the last year and had so many issues with. So I did not want to go buy another $1,000 or $2,000 van that's going to die on me. So what I did was I found a four-wheel drive vehicle. It's an SUV, but it's got plenty of room in the back that I can at least set up like a bed in it, and we could still travel and overland and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm waiting for the guy to message me back, and I'm gonna call a taxi and head over to purchase the vehicle and register it and all that. I got my cash right here to make the purchase, ready to go. And basically that's like the only play that I have right now, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know anyone. I looked all over the internet for vehicles, and I only found one van that is operational and working in my budget, but it's older than this van. And like I said, when I bought this van, it was running and I got it out of there. I'd rather take my chances with something smaller and more affordable that has a better track record than these GM vans. So anyways, we're gonna go on a journey today, very annoying journey of having to deal with the DMV insurance companies and making a cash purchase from a seller off of the internet. Looks like the seller of the vehicle that I'm going to be hopefully buying here in the next couple of hours confirmed with me the price is good. All that's good. The only downside is I have to take a taxi from here to 33 miles away to go get the vehicle, buy it, go to the DMV, register it, all that stuff. And the taxi to go 33 miles is going to cost me an additional $90. So it's just the last 2 days I've been having to spend so much money just to resolve the situation, but it's okay. Money can be made back. And you know, items, things like this in the van can be replaced in the future and put into a better van. Here's the cool thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So yes, I am going to be losing all of this because I'm salvaging my camper van. And you know, I put a lot of work into building this, but one of the things I think about is I gained experience, which, you know, I'll never lose. I'll never forget how I was able to build this out. And, you know, even though I built this whole thing out, living in it full time, there's several things that I can point out to you that I wish I would have done differently. I wish I would have set the van up differently just to make it more convenient and more comfortable. So in the future, when I do end up getting myself another van, I'll do it differently. More than likely the next van I get will already have a, you know, rooftop, or it'll probably either be a Ram ProMaster or, you know, an older model Sprinter van or something like that. And by older model I mean like 2014 to current, like something in between those year gaps. Anything I think below 2014, I'm just gonna always run into constant problems like I've had in this GMC. So it is sad because it's super cozy in here, but the new vehicle that I'm getting, I will also make it, you know, it's going to be different. It's going to be a different vibe for the channel for a little while, but I'm going to still make it cozy, and I'm still going to go on adventures and still live full time in it, and make the best of the situation like I always tend to do. You know, always come out stronger. This is just the universe's way. And actually, the universe has been telling me multiple times the last year, this is not the van for me. Stop trying to fix it. It's been telling me, and I just kept saying, no, no, no. I'm not going to give up on this van. I'm going to keep dumping money into it and having people work on it. But I hit a point of no return, and you know, with my engine completely blowing out or whatever, there's nothing I could do about that. And Do I want to spend another $5,000 to put another engine in the van, a brand new one? Not worth it. All right, here we go. All right, funny story, Van House Lifers. We got the Trailblazer. It's nice and clean. The only thing is I'll have to get the window replaced at some point. It's just got a little crack in it. But fortunately with my type of car insurance, that's free. I don't have to pay for it. So whenever I get somewhere with Safe Light and I have a couple of days to wait, I'll get that done. But for now, I'm just glad to finally be in something that's running. No lights on the dash. Everything's good so far. I've been driving it for at least 20 minutes now. I didn't do a lot of recording, mostly because I needed my phone through the process of changing the title over to my name, the plates, the car insurance, all that stuff. And I forgot my GoPro in the taxi that took me to go get this Trailblazer. So I forgot that. And the taxi driver, he's a nice guy, and he's in the same area that my van is still at and where I'm camping out at. So basically he's going to meet me at my van once I get there, bring me my GoPro because he's such a nice guy. I'm gonna throw him a tip. So that's why I wasn't able to record a lot of the process of buying this, but I officially got it done. I got the title in my name. So super fortunate and lucky, man. And this is pretty much what it looks like. The interior is in good shape. Yeah, I mean, it's an older vehicle, so the outside's got a little bit of rust on the bottom. Not anything major. Basically, not anything that's going to hurt me in any way, because I'm only planning on keeping this for about 6 months until I upgrade to a better van. The van is going to be scheduled to pick up in 2 days, so not tomorrow, but the next day. So I'm actually going to be stuck in Minnesota for a couple more days. The salvage company, I have to be there when they pick it up because I got to sign my title over to them and all that stuff. So anyways, deal with that when that comes. It's going to be sad watching the van get towed away, but we're on to overlanding now. We're on to overlanding, and we're still going to live van life. All right, guys, just got back to my camper van here at the gas station, and we got the Trailblazer. So give you guys a little tour. This is an older model, of course, but it comes with a sunroof that actually works, surprisingly. Very clean interior, though. It's got all leather mats in here, which is kind of nice. Like I said earlier, I have to replace the windshield, but I'm going to wait to do that when I get to South Dakota, because I got to find a Safe Light, and sometimes those places take a couple of days to get you in. And I already have to be stuck here one more day. So back here we got the seats, and of course the seats fold down, which is what I'm going to be pretty much doing. Seats are going to go forward as much as I can. Actually, these flip up. Ah, that's right. I was like, wait, that's going to be really annoying if I can't put the seats all the way flat, but they do go all the way flat. Look at that. So that's pretty much how I'm going to do things, I think. I don't know what this is. What are these? What is this? I don't know what this is, guys. I have no idea. It's just in the back. Maybe something for the roof. But anyway, seats go back. It's got a back hatch door right up, so that's nice. Pretty cool. For sure. Does need some new windshield wiper blades, I noticed. I gotta replace those, but I think we'll be okay. Has multiple options for the 4-wheel drive. It's got all-wheel drive, of course, and then you got four low. So that's pretty cool. So I'm thinking about putting the Bluetti kind of like right here in the middle. so I could run the Bluetti cable to the cigarette lighter right there, so it will charge while I'm driving, since I no longer have solar on the roof. But not too bad. I think this will work. And we're gonna go do some overlanding in this thing, and it's got good tires on it, some off-road tires, good treads. So more to come in the future, guys, more to come.